Hi and welcome. I'm Sharron Martin and I am a messenger for Gaia. So this is what she has given me about the energies for this time during this month of November. And the visual metaphor that she gave for the month was to visualize a ballerina in a pirouette position with her arms also up, outstretched and spinning. And as she spins, she rises up. So you can visualize that we're in this ongoing aspect of ascension now in a stronger way. So the ballet dancer was on point, pirouetting in an anti-clockwise direction, which indicates fifth dimensional spin, and rotating so quickly with her hands above her head that her body lifts off the ground and moves upwards. November, diving deep and illumination. It's a very intense month. It's very intense on a three-dimensional level, because we're really in the intensity aspect of the squeeze, if you like, for more people to awaken. But I'll just read these notes. Spotlight on the shadows. The deepest aspects of shadows in self and on the planet are being illuminated this month. These may be memories from past lives and this or other dimensions. They may be deep and dark and challenging, hard to face, to look at, but do this through the stance of exploring through the sensory body. Set aside the emotional body, any attached story or any habits or patterns of attempting to understand or unpack through the emotional body, through the narrative or through the story. Instead, allow the image, the memory or the event to be experienced through the sensory body or the physical body. Observe this and as it moves through the body. Commentate on it to yourself if you like, but avoid dropping into anything beyond factual observation. So this is also the most powerful way we can observe and attend to what will be shown to us about our world, the detached observer. We're going to be showing things about our population, our history, our government, and there will be too much. It will be overwhelming. And so it will be very easy to fall into a deep, dark hole of despair unless you maintain the stance of the neutral observer. If you can make no judgment about it, it is what it is. Let us see what comes of this. Be in that kind of open-hearted observation. There's been purpose for many of the things that have happened, whether we like them or not. But what we have to each do is be very mindful of our own energetic system and ways of operating. So the more that we can be standing in our centre, in our alignment, in our own authority and empowerment, the more able we are to navigate what is a very strong time. There is due and divine process at play here, Gaia says. The revealing of our dark, sordid, evil aspects. We are each a part of this, the micro and the macro. This is a part of us, and we are each and all interconnected and interwoven with these experiences back through time here on the planet. So that's just another aspect to observe is that we have been here often. Many of us have had many lifetimes and experiences here on this planet, and each time we've come to have new experiences and to explore other ways of being. So there will be some time now to release it all. So a lot of you will have been noticing that there's this kind of package of density that we've been experiencing, and we will continue to experience during this month. There will be some atonement, grief and sadness in the recognition of our own misdeeds, what we did or did not do in various times and in various roles throughout history. And Atlantean and Lemurian memories will be prevalent for many. We are likely none worse than the other or better than the other, and now's a good time to just acknowledge that to self. Now is our time to bring this into different balance and into higher perspective, to lighter frequencies. We must acknowledge, accept and forgive self and others, then come into neutrality, bathe in the light, breathe in the frequency and move through the gateways that are coming, and be moving into and with the energies of ascension, because we are in that now. We are in our planetary ascension now. We've been going through various little shifts, but now we're really into the flow of that. Okay, so continuing, be still and know that you are God, or an aspect of God if that's easier, that you are here at this time for great purpose, that you chose and were chosen to be here, to participate in and hold space for and instigate the Great Awakening. You are each worthy participants and recipients of this honour and blessing. For many, this has been a long and arduous journey, Gaia says. You have endured much and overcome many obstacles. Many have traversed alone and in isolation, to hold the light in the darkness, to assist the planetary return. And you are thanked and blessed for your service, also for your devotion to the light and the up-leveling of humanity, for the many roles you have taken as you have been light warrior and light bearer, teacher, student, catalyst and nurturer, and many other mantles under which you have walked here on the planet. Now we are reaching the time of ending the old and opening to the new beginning. Soon many of you will be able to rest. There will be many who come to Earth as we head into this new time, into the early months of 2022, to take up the reins that you can hand over and step back for a little while, to just have some R&R, so you may rejuvenate while you observe and soak in the new light and new occurrences. Over the following few years, we will learn to develop new harmonious ways of operating and peaceful ways of communicating, held together with the growing imprinting of unity consciousness. The old systems and structures, already showing their deficits, will continue to dissolve, and new improved systems will be developed. There are many who have already been seeding in the new templates energetically, and these will overlay the old in our new dimensional existence and frequencies. it is important, Gaia said, to know that this is not a rescue mission. This is co-creation of humanity at its finest. The old templates dissolving and the new light frequencies and codes alighting on the planet will enable many new technologies, concepts and plans to be seen, understood and heralded in. New ways of thinking and operating and levels of consciousness will enable masterful new creations and technologies as humanity heralds in 5-dimensional or 5th-dimensional living. This will strengthen in its field as light expansion filters through all stratum. So the other thing I just wanted to mention is that many of you, and this has certainly been my experience, have been releasing a lot of tears, and so we're releasing things on all sorts of levels, but it was very strong a few days ago, and I noticed that Christine Carter, who works with human design, said that we were going through a gateway that facilitated that, so that was an interesting synchronicity. Anyway, I'm going to record very shortly an invocation for November, and I'll be placing that here on the channel, and you're welcome to come in and listen to it. It has a lot of light and beauty in it. So wishing you a beautiful November. Be in your own energy base, stay centered in your central vertical core. Allow that to be the basis on which you run your energies in and out of your body. Stay in your heart. Know that all is well, that we are, really on the edges. So energetically, it's turned. Energetically, the situation on the earth and what we're witnessing in the 3-dimensional world, energetically that has turned and is moving in a new direction, and we will begin to see that play out in the physical very, very shortly. So Gaia spoke about how there would be some things that there would be some kind of world order or decree that came for these vaccinations to be ceased, and that would have rolled out by Christmas of this year. So that hasn't happened yet, but there have been a number of countries who have, through their varying court systems, high courts, supreme courts, somewhere someone recorded that there were 9. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but there's definitely this trending movement towards mandated injections being taken off the table. So we'll see. The timing of things in our 3D world seems to have been a bit pushed and stretched. So we'll see what the outcome of that is, but you can see that it is in our 3-dimensional world. It's already, that is beginning to roll out. So we'll just watch it. May not have completed by December or by Christmas, but I don't think it'll be too far off from that. So wishing you a beautiful November. Look out for the invocation, and much love from my heart and from the heart of Gaia.